Hey guys, Drifter here. Welcome to Ghost in Depth. In today's episode, we'll be reviewing the TAC-12 shotgun. Right now, you're seeing some clips from me having fun with it on the Freefall map. This has been updated so that everybody has it now for free, and it's in every playlist, so you'll see it a little bit, and then we're going to swap over to a full game from Octane that'll show you a little bit more reasonable gameplay and what you should expect from the TAC-12. This is a long-range shotgun with a tactical smart choke that supposedly tightens up the pellet spread when you aim down sights, and we're going to check on that later, but now let's start off with the damage. It'll deal 50 damage per shot in close quarters combat, or per pellet I should say, and it shoots 8 pellets per shot or per shell, or exactly however you want to work that out, and that'll drop off to 20 damage per pellet, shot, buck, whatever at a distance. So it's somewhat more useful to look at the total damage, which is 400 per shell or per trigger pull, or mouse click up close, and 160 at range. That means at long distances, if you're aim good enough, you can kill somebody. If, I don't know, maybe 5 of your 8 pellets hit, it can still one-shot kill, and it is the best shotgun for one-shot kills just because of that high damage at maximum range. You can still kill people very, very easily, and because of this capacity for high damage, slugs are also viable, but slugs have their own in-depth, which you can go find elsewhere. That's very complicated. You can check that out. Let's talk about the range on the TAC-12. This is the longest range shotgun in the game. Its maximum range is 13 meters standard, and if you put the muzzle brake on it, it'll be 15 meters. If you run something like a silencer, it'll be closer to 11 or 10 meters. The penalty's not very big, but that doesn't seem like very far, and it's really not very far. It's very close to about 13 yards, but that's the longest range in the game, and I have a little bit of live commentary here where I test the range and I show you exactly how far it is. I'm going to shoot Astro, or I'm going to try to shoot him at this range, but I can't quite hit him, and when I scoot forward a little bit, I still can't hit Astro, but when I move forward just a few more feet, I'm able to hit him and finish him off in a few shots, and that is the maximum range of the TAC-12. Realistically, you're not going to hit very many of your shots at that range, and even though you could one-shot kill at that range, you're still going to miss a few. We'll show you the pellet spread in a little bit, but there's reasons for that, but it still has the best range and the best chance of getting a one-shot kill at long ranges. However, it has the slowest rate of fire of any shotgun in Call of Duty Ghosts. It's only slightly slower than the FP6. The FP6 is 89 RPM. This one shoots at 85 RPM maximum. Technically, it's coded to be semi-automatic. I know you're going to tell me you pump it, but the coding is the same as the other things in the game. And do bear in mind, if you sprint and try to wait and then shoot again, you have to go through the pumping animation. So sprinting before you pump means when you end your sprint animation, you still have to pump it before you can shoot again, which can get you in trouble. This is normally where I would discuss time to kill, but for shotguns, it's more appropriate to say you need to one-hit kill them or pray for mercy. If you don't kill them in your first shot with a TAC-12, you're really, really up a creek, and it's not terribly likely that you'll get a second shot. You'll get a few on occasion if you're lucky or if they're not paying attention, but good players will put you down very, very quickly. Recoil is really not applicable on this weapon. It does have recoil, it does kick up, but by the time you're ready to shoot your next shot, it's pretty much always going to be back on center and not an issue. A lot of people hip fire it anyway, and it has the second best hip fire spread in the game. It is not the best. The Bulldog actually has the best hip fire spread, but this one has the second best, and it's pretty close. Back to live commentary again. We're going to test out the smart choke or tactical choke. All the weapons in the game have one of these. When you aim down sights, the hipfire spread does tighten up into an ADS spread, which is slightly tighter. I tested that on that truck, and I put it to where my crosshairs were essentially the same size as the square of the truck. Here's an identical one here, and I'll do the same thing again. The tactical choke, again, is in all shotguns. It has this effect. However, it has the greatest effect on the TAC-12, and the TAC-12 gets by far the most benefit of aiming down sights. So this is one where I ADS on a lot, and you can see from the test there, it's very clearly a much, much tighter pellet spread. I don't have to get down into the analytics of it very much. So for this shotgun later on, I'm going to recommend quick draw so that you can aim down sights quicker. Speaking of which, it does have a very fast aim down sights time at 0.2 seconds. You can ADS very, very quickly. It won't be an issue, but with quick draw, you can snap down sights like crazy, stupid fast, like pistol level fast, which is pretty awesome. The reload time is unfortunately slow. It takes approximately a half a second to reload each individual shell into the shotgun. There's a slight increase in time for you to start loading, for you to stop loading, and a couple of other factors, but it's a slow loading weapon. It'll take you a while to go through the entire reload cycle and animation. Magazine size is 10. If you run extended mags, that'll go up to 15. I never really had a problem with magazine size with this weapon. I didn't run out of ammo too often. If you really don't need the red dot sight and you don't care about it, I prefer that. You can run extended mags. It's a good attachment of choice, but again, with the standard magazine size of 10, I never really had any sort of ammunition concerns. When it comes to what this shotgun is good for and how I would rate it and how I'd recommend that you would use it, I would say that this is the best shotgun for long range kills. If you really want to get long range kills, this is the shotgun for you. The Bulldog is the spammer shotgun. The FP6 is the one-shot kill machine within a certain range. This one is the best shotgun for long range. If you really want to pop people far away, this is the shotgun for you. It's pretty much the only one that has the potential to do that, so it has to be. And it is kind of viable for slugs at long range, and rate of fire makes it remotely doable. Not my favorite thing, but you can check out the Slugs in Depth episode. You can Google search that one if you want to. My recommended class for this one is a little bit different than some of the other shotgun classes, but not terribly different. I'm going to recommend red dot sight and muzzle brake. Just, you could also do extended mags and muzzle brake if you want to. Ready up and quick draw, they go together like peanut butter and jelly, so that I can recover very fast from sprinting and either hip fire or quick draw and aim down sights and shoot, depending on how I want to do. Marathon and agility, man, that's just great for a shotgun class. I can move faster than normal, sidestep faster than normal, run around the map really fast. It works really well. And steady aim is pretty much essential because it tightens up your hip fire spread, makes it much more concentrated and much more lethal as long as you're able to aim appropriately. And one thing that I would like to mention about the aim is that it doesn't seem to have very good sticky aim when you're doing hip fire. That's part of the auto aim mechanic in consoles, that you can kind of swipe and it'll stick. It doesn't really stick very much. It's very easy to overswipe. Aside from that, I usually run a tactical, sometimes a secondary, because I'll have 1 point left over, and definitely specialist. I'll either run specialist or support, just kind of depending on my mood. But for in-depth, I'm going for really good gameplay, so I'm trying to do specialist. But gameplay is a little bit discombobulated here because I'm so used to playing Titanfall. I've been on a pretty big Titanfall bender. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you found it useful. I hope you try out my class. If you'd like to check out the previous episode, it's on field orders. You can click the box on the left. That'll open a new window. The next episode is going to be on the Amelie. That'll take me a day or two. I'll need to master this weapon. As always, if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Drifter out.